Part 10. Eager to get away from crowded London, he took a train to the village of Iping. Now, what he decided that it is quite hard or harder to stay at London. London is a city, it is the capital of England, so naturally people from all over the country flock over here, and it is very hard to make his life a good one in this city. So what he wanted a suburban area or maybe a village where his, what should I say, uh, ingenuity or artificiality would not be found. So he chose a suburban area named Iping. It was the month of February. When Griffin went to Iping, it was evening time, it was snowing. Griffin went to the inn, the village inn, named Coach and Horses Inn, where he wanted shelter and he was ready to pay any sort of money the innkeeper wanted. Who was the innkeeper? The innkeeper was a lady. Her name was Mrs. Hall, and she had her husband, Mr. Hall, but Mr. Hall didn't interfere in the business of hotel by his wife. So he was a passive character, though he is quite active here, but not dormant. But we find that the character is quite passive. He was quite henpecked. He had a bad habit of drinking, and so he depended on his wife. So that's why Mrs. Hall was quite smart and bold lady. Eager to get away from crowded London, he took a train to the village of Iping, where he booked 2 rooms at the local inn. The arrival of a stranger at an inn in winter was in any case an unusual event, because nobody wants to go to a place of cold in the month of winters. But he did actually, so the innkeeper was quite happy with him. The arrival of a stranger at an inn in winter was in any case an unusual event. A stranger of such an uncommon appearance set all tongues wagging. Mrs. Hall, the landlord's wife, made every effort to be friendly, but Griffin had no desire to talk and told her, "My reason for coming to Iping is a desire for solitude." That means what it declared that he came over there to be in lonely condition, and he made an air that as if he was a scientist. I do not wish to be disturbed in my work. Besides, an accident has affected my face. His face was rounded up with bandage, so he gave that excuse. Satisfied that her guest was an eccentric scientist, and in view of the fact that he had said, what thing? Satisfied that her guest was an eccentric scientist, and in view of the fact that he had paid her in advance, Mrs. Hall was prepared to excuse his strange habits and irritable temper, because whenever he is playing good, Mrs. Hall didn't mind, because it was quite hard for that time of the session to get any boarder. But the stolen money did not last long, and patiently, and presently Griffin had to admit that he had no more ready cash. Only he pretended, however, that he was expecting a check to arrive at any moment. He always showed that air.